You've probably seen the movie Wrong Turn, right? A group of friends gets lost in the woods, only to be hunted by a family of inbred cannibals. It's terrifying, but what if I told you it wasn't just fiction? The horror you saw on screen might be rooted in something disturbingly real. The 2003 film Wrong Turn wasn't just pulled from a writer's imagination. It was heavily inspired by chilling legends from the rural backwoods of West Virginia and the Appalachian Mountains. For decades, locals have passed down stories about isolated mountain families living far from civilization. Families who are fiercely protective of their land and don't take kindly to strangers. Some tales claim they've become deformed from generations of inbreeding, while others whisper they're survivors of something much, much darker. The scary part? These aren't just campfire stories. Between the 1960s and the 1990s, a startling number of hikers and campers vanished without a trace in the Appalachian Mountains. Official police reports from that time describe unsettling scenes: burned-out cars abandoned on remote roads, tents ripped to shreds, and blood trails that led deep into the dense forest, only to disappear completely. No bodies were ever recovered. Locals have always warned travelers, never take the old back roads. Hunters and woodsmen have shared accounts of seeing strange figures watching them from the tree-line figures that moved unnaturally, with distorted faces and twisted limbs. A rescue worker involved in a search operation reported hearing blood-curdling screams echoing through the valleys, but could never pinpoint the source. While authorities often dismiss these cases as bear attacks, the evidence found at the scenes, like the way belongings were scattered or the nature of the damage, just didn't match the patterns of any known animal predator. Local folklore speaks of a hidden, self-sufficient community that has been cut off from the outside world since the early 1900s. The legend says that any outsiders who wander too deep into their territory are never seen again. Occasionally, personal items belonging to the missing, like backpacks or clothing, would mysteriously wash up in nearby rivers, miles downstream. These unsettling tales of real disappearances and local legends provided the foundation for the chilling realism of Wrong Turn. Even today, the mystery continues. Hikers in remote parts of West Virginia and Kentucky still report stumbling upon strange, dilapidated cabins, crude, handmade traps, and ominous warning signs nailed to trees deep in the woods. Locals still whisper about the ones who live in the woods. To make matters even creepier, GPS signals are notoriously unreliable in these remote mountain areas, often failing completely and leaving travelers utterly lost and vulnerable. So, the next time you're thinking about taking a shortcut through the mountains and your map suddenly goes dead, remember the stories. Remember that Wrong Turn might be more than just a movie. The real horror might be waiting just beyond the tree line. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the dark and mysterious, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Stay safe out there.